Hey guys, Ravedge here, and today is finally the long-awaited second dual commentary with my good old buddy Eatmopie, and you're actually on your Panda, aren't you?
I'm on my Panda.
Yeah,
In the monk trainers.
Exactly. This is the one from, that's actually on Dark Spear. Your dwarf is still on Bleeding Hollow?
Yeah, but he's no longer a dwarf.
Oh, you changed him to Tauren, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a moo cow. He's a moo cow.
So,
Oh, goody.
right,
There's the phone. Hello. Who is it? I'm just kidding.
I would queue up, but yeah, we're gonna be doing the dual commentary, guys, and we're also gonna be giving our thoughts on 5.2 so far. You know, we've done a couple BGs and whatnot, mess around. I would like to do Arena, but can't do that yet. So all I can do is just go off of BGs and what other people have seen and whatnot. Like, first change I want to talk about right away is, like, you pointed out the damage nerf across the board. 10% that was added, you said, on the 5th?
Yeah, they hotfixed our Stance of the Fierce Tiger. It used to be 20% bonus damage.
Why, though? Did they give any
damage.
reason? Like, oh, this was supposed to happen and we forgot to?
No.
Or...
The only thing that I can come up with is because Fist Weavers were doing more damage than other healing classes, which would be unfair for arenas.
But didn't they like really increase the cost of mana for their stuff?
Yeah, they did jab. I think they made it like 4% or 6%.
I thought they made it like 8. Like, they made it really
I don't
high.
know.
It's like 24,000 mana on my mana pool.
Yeah, I know it's much higher.
So it's just. Hold on, let's just say.
I don't know. It was a silly nerf. I don't think we needed that. But.
Yeah, but like, okay, so that I'm really not noticing as much, and you know, a lot of people, I hate to say it, if you're not fully geared on your monk, you can't really. Not like you don't have a say, but it's like, just wait until you have full gear because it's really not as bad as it seems. We are one of those very gear-reliant classes. Because I noticed where I was like, you know, since I started gearing mine from the beginning, it was not too bad. But now, at the end of the season, where I'm full Malevolent and most of it's upgraded 2 times, like my weapons and stuff, I'm able to blow up people that are just full Malevolent, you know, and even at my same level, no problem. I just feel like we're almost as gear-dependent as Warriors are. Like, without it, we're nothing. With it, we're pretty... not as much, like, unkillable, but my defensives are up a lot more easily, I guess you could say. I'm not having to freak out about spamming Chi to keep up for my, you know, Touch of Karma and Chi Wave. I can just use them whenever, pretty much. That's still something I'm not used to. like, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I got 1 Chi. I'll use Expel Harm so that I can Chi Wave. I'm like, derp.
Yeah, I really can't complain about anything. We've got so many good quality of life changes, and it's good.
Now, okay, like Ring of Peace, me and you messed around with it, and I still love Ring of Peace, and I'm gonna use it for sure. But what are your final thoughts on it? Like, you were the one who told me if it goes live, it's gonna be ridiculous OP. I'm like, oh, I gotta test this on the PTR, and I was laughing so hard when we first started using it.
They had to change it, but. Yeah, I love it. I'm using it right now, and I mean, it just makes me laugh every single time I run into a group of people and I blow it, and yeah.
I love it when, like, melee targets like, oh, he popped it, run away, because they hate the, you know, it is a disarm, and it does make you not auto attack, and that's one thing I really feel is overlooked. But at the same time, classes like DKs and even Warriors do cast spells that will silence them. I think Intimidating Shout is one thing, and then it does actually have an effect against those melee classes. Oh, here's a big wave. Am I the only one who went the Fel Reaver? I was like, let's go Fel Reaver.
I'm pretty sure you are. I went the total opposite way.
God.
Whoops.
We need help in Mage Tower. We need it badly.
Killing a Mistweaver first. This is way more important. Oh my god, stop hitting me. Wow. So my monk here that I'm playing is extremely undergeared. For anybody that doesn't know that, this was the first one that I leveled to 90, and yeah, I never really did anything after that except for level up my other monk and gear him out.
Yeah, my Druid's kind of sitting with full contenders at 90, but I want to gear him out this week. Now, like, arenas are down for another week still, or what?
Yeah, I think we have at
2
least
weeks?
another week before the season starts.
Yeah, I could get him geared out in that time.
Yeah, that's
Oh, Mr. Annoying Warlock.
Speaking of Warlock, and back to Ring of Peace, I beat a Warlock in a duel the other day, and just completely destroyed him. And he's just like, why can't I cast? What's going on? He didn't understand what was happening to him. So hopefully we have another week or two of that.
What's another thing? What about the Spear Hand Strike change? I'm not really liking it. Well, like, of course I'm not going to because it's a nerf, but I think it's a little excessive. 2-second silence is nothing. Nothing for, you know, mages. Look at this guy. He's just spamming Ice Lances. Oh, no. You are not getting away from me on this one. He's gonna die.
I really can't believe how many... There was this big, long conversation earlier today in another guild chat. Just talking about how mages are so bad right now. It was a mage talking about how they're so bad.
Okay, the only people I really will listen to are people who have actually tested it and really done some number crunching and really have done a lot of that stuff. As in, like, arena standpoints, BG standpoints, you know, it's just, people love to complain. And why wouldn't they? Because Blizzard has catered to people complaining.
Is that a blood DK?
Oh, there's a healer monk here.
Yeah, I think he's a bot or something, though, because he's not really doing anything.
Yeah, and I just crit him for 128k.
God.
It looks like Warriors are still running, Shockwave. Haha, I just got feared for half duration, lols.
Avatar seems more annoying than normal. Not sure what they changed, if they changed anything about it. I know that I just, I had my karma up, and it didn't do anything. I don't know if it can be removed now.
Hopefully not. If it is, that's ridiculous.
I have no idea what just happened, but I had karma up, and it did absolutely nothing. I was fighting a warrior, a pally, and I don't know what else was there, but I mean, I was getting trained on, but still, I died.
Dude, I remember when game first launched, and you would put Touch of Karma up and Fortifying Brew, and you would drop in the first 3 seconds still because they did like 800,000 damage in like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
I was like, what is this? No! No! Ring of Peace! Ring of Peace!
Where are you?
I'm at Mage Tower. We need help at Mage Tower.
Oh, I guess I'll come help you.
Dude, they're all standing in my Ring of Peace. They got Healing Pally right here. I'm on him. Oh, Warrior, I'm gonna Touch of Karma you just because I do not like you. Yeah, aren't they fun?
It's so dumb. I mean, you can't kill anything. And if you do, it takes like 4 hours.
Yeah, it's... Blizzard's really messed up on tanks. Like, I remember when I was... Before there was duo spec, if you were a tank, you hated BGing because it was so expensive to change, and tanks were absolutely garbage in Battlegrounds. Like, oh, I'll run the flag in Warsong, but even then it was still, like, you did no damage. Knowing that someone could come at you at half health and kill you because you couldn't do anything to them was so obnoxious. But now it's like, oh, there's not 3 of you, I'll kill both of you, no problem, and laugh in your face the whole time.
So...
I couldn't... Like, okay, my Druid, you've seen his gear, Contender's gear. I tanked 3 people in, Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
I tanked 3 people in Twin Peaks, no problem, on my flag with that gear, just because I was in Guardian build. Like, they fed me a lot of rage, I put them in my dodge thing, and I was doing okay damage because my vengeance stacked so high. It's just, I was like, this is really sad. If I was fully geared, they'd never die. Or I'd never die against this. And no, not everybody was geared. I'm not claiming I could just tank a fully geared person and no problem. Right. But they had like 6-piece, 7-piece Malevolent each, where I had none. Including weapons. They had weapons as well. Alright, where's this Pally up here? He's up here.
Oh man. I'm just getting annihilated. I'm so squishy right now.
Am I the only one who's going this pally? No, there's a couple. Oh, he lives again. Oh, I'm horrified. Lols.
It's been a rough night for Alliance BGs. So you need a Horde character, so...
Ugh.
I think you should make your Druid Horde.
Yeah.
You go to... I don't want to say a real server, but...
He's on... Well, Manaroth used to be good, dude. We had some really good PvPers on there. Alright, is that Pally out? Yes, yes he is. You know, I'm gonna trinket that stun because I'm sick of being stunned!
Yeah, I'm really trying to record. I've got at least a clip and a half that has functioned properly. My computer is on its last legs. New one is being built as we speak, so you're gonna have to hop on my live stream
For that,
2 weeks
finally?
from now.
Oh,
Finally
okay.
be there. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be streaming a lot more of League, man. It's just, like, it's so much fun.
I'm so bad at League.
Dude, I've been doing jungling Volibear. Oh, so good.
He is so good.
Problem is, people that are smart save their ignite for me and give me the 40% pop it, and it completely undoes my passive. Ones that don't, I can tower dive at 7 and take out 2 people.
That's crazy.
Die, mage, die! Okay, he's dead. What other changes are we missing? Oh, okay, what about the new mastery?
I love the new mastery.
People are complaining about it! I'm like,
Oh.
why? They still gave us our old passive mastery, which I never stacked mastery.
And it's
There's
almost
no
the
reason.
same. Yeah, it really is almost the same.
I literally lost, I think, 1.2% proc chance. That's it. Other than that, I've gained all the other stuff. Like, extra damage. With my Tiger Hyper right now, if I was to pop all 12 stacks, I'd be doing 52% extra damage. Now, accordingly, I can only get 10, but it's 30. I do 34% damage increase for that 15-second window. And 15 seconds is long enough, guys. Like, you cannot just pop it and then be like, oh, I got CC'd. You need to pay attention to stuff like that. People that do not pay attention to how much CC they have or like available to go against them and pop all their stuff, they should lose against a good team.
Now, also, just to throw this out there, does that mean it makes more sense to have one enchant the what the heck
Weapon
is that?
chain?
No, the wind song to get a mastery proc.
I thought about that, but at the end of the day,
bump you up to like
1,000.
6%.
Yeah, it would do that, but that's for that window part. I like having the AP because that applies to my heals. So, and I get double proc. Like right now I have double proc up, no problem. So I have got an extra, 1,700 agility each. That's 3,400. It's, well, around 3,300. But still, 3,300 agility. That is too good to pass up.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's this warrior messing with this poor mage, it looks like. Oh, it's me versus a bunch.
I just got my
But they're
ass
running from me.
kicked.
Why are you running?
Shadow Priest and
Fist of
Unholy
Fury on the
DK.
warrior. I have my cooldowns popped, and I barely did any damage to him. 500,000 touch of death, but hey. I hate when we're all hitting this DK tank. It's what every 2 seconds. It's so obnoxious. Holy crap! Die! Alright, we won. Get rolled.
It's about time.
I know. Oh, you can't control Strain of the Ancients. Oh, you guys are hitting people instead of tanks? Okay, now you're just not defending tanks? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was at DR, and there was a druid just sitting there stealth watching me get my butt kicked.
Yeah. Oh, Rocket Boots, why do you hate me? They always backfire. How many times on my stream have they backfired? Like 10?
Yeah, all the time.
I'm like, really? I swear, this does not happen.
Man, GG.
Woo! The damage.
Oh, nerd step. Look at me way down at the bottom.
Ah! Alright, guys, that's going to wrap up the dual commentary for this installment of the series, I guess you could say. It's been a while since the first one, but we were kind of waiting for 5.2, and now it's finally here. A lot more content is on the way. Both channels.
Finally.
Exactly.
Finally.
Well, that's the thing. People are like, oh, where's the video? I'm like, I'm not going to throw out crap right now. I just want to make sure I have something good, and 5.2 is going to open the door for a lot of good things. You've got finally a monk on Darkspear in Monk Trainer, as you can see, guys, and honestly, join guild if you're on this server. So many people are like, oh, can I get an invite? I'm not a monk or stuff like that. We're open for anything. And there is no requirement other than be ready to have fun in PvP, honestly. That's about it. So, the guild is open for invites, whisper anyone online, and yeah, before I babble too much, I'm going to wrap this up. So, if you did enjoy, please like, fave, and subscribe. Subscribe to Eatmopie as well. I'll put a link to his channel directly in the vid description. And click, go there. I think, I would only be able to send you directly to that link. So, you can just go over there, guys, and say hello. And then be ready for streaming. I'll be streaming a lot more in the upcoming weeks. So, that being said, this is Ravedge and
Eatmopie
saying, we'll hope to see you in the BGs.